to be real patient with these 5 things, but we only on number 2. Hi, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. If you've been here with us before, welcome back. And if you just saw the title and decided to click on, welcome. And please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And because we like to travel and be travel buddies to all, make sure that you share this content. Now, today we're going to be talking about the 5 things you should do before you travel. Now, on this channel, what we do is we do everything travel. There's vlogs, story times, and tips and tricks on travel. So with that being said, let's go ahead with these 5 things you must do before you travel. Now, of course, you have the essentials of buying the things you need to buy, getting the outfits, getting excited about the trip. But how do we choose our trips? First of all, what make you want to travel? Because there's several different types of travelers. And the first type of traveler that we all love is the vacation traveler that travels for just vacations and sometimes just to be beach bums. There's the traveler that travels for adventures. They just want to do everything adventurous. They want to skydive. They want to jet ski and jump off the jet ski in the middle of the ocean. They want to canoe. They travel seekers. They want to surf. They just want to do something when they travel. They just don't want to go and be a beach bum. Then you have the ones that go for educational purposes. That's such as going to museums, going to find the history of the areas that they're going to, and just enjoying educating themselves on the law of the land. So that's your 3 of several type of travelers, okay? So now that we gotten that out the way, I don't know what type of vacation you like, but I'm a little bit of the beach / learning / I don't like the adventures. My husband does, but I don't. But we'll do it if we have to. So with that being said, let's talk about what you need once you figure out what type of traveler you are. So that's number 1. You need to figure out what type of traveler you are and what type of adventurer or non-adventurer you are when you're going on vacation. Now, number 2, the light just gave me those sparkling things in your face. That's what it just did. It just scared me. But number 2, after you figure out what type of traveler you are, then you need to figure out what's the best place to go to get that of your travel. Now, lately, because I am a person that loves the beach, I love the beautiful resorts, I've been trying to stay in the Caribbean. But then I realized there's beautiful beaches in Turkey. There's beautiful beaches in landscaping. And my husband's a history buff in other parts of the world that I didn't just have to stick to the Caribbean because I love the Caribbean. But that's not, I had to educate myself on different areas. And if you don't know, you're new here, I am a travel agent, so you have to learn different areas to actually sell to other people, right? So, and you want the experience. So after more diving, I found way more spots with the enjoyment of what I am looking for. So you don't want to just limit yourself when you're looking for those type of vacations. You want to make sure that you do your research, or not your research, just call a professional to do your research for you to give you exactly what you're looking for out of your vacation. Okay? Number 3 is a no-brainer, but make sure that the climate that you're going to is something that you're looking for. Because some people would like to go to say, let's say Mexico, and they want to go to Mexico, but they're allergic to certain types of spices in their foods, and so it makes their vacation unenjoyable. So make sure where you're going, unless you stay in a resort, because resort sometimes can help you navigate through that. But you want to make sure that you're comfortable. So make sure that you know all the foods and what the law of the land is for, what they're known for, as far as spices and things like that in your food. So you want to make sure of that before you actually prepare to go on your vacation. Okay. Number four. Number four is again a no-brainer. But number four, you want to make sure when you're going to on your vacation, the things that you're bringing to the island or non-island or other places that you're going to will help you. So, for example, say you always pack a certain sunscreen when you go to this location, but when you go to this location, you forget it, and you have to have it. Since it's very good because you have sensitive skin. You want to make sure where you're going that you can get the necessities of the things that you need if you forget to bring. And again, it's vacation. You most likely there 5 to 7 days, but you want to make sure the things that you need, or like if you forget that you can't get them or something similar to them. And that's always a number four that I always tell someone, because you can ruin your full vacation if you do not have the necessities that you actually need for your health and your well-being. So that's number four. Now, number five, if you book a trip and you're in the U.S. and you are heading out of the country, you must have your passport. I'll say it again. You must have your passport. Some people, now, you can go to other islands that you don't need, that's U.S. soil, that you don't need a passport. But if you're booking, and I got a small little story time for that. I had a friend of mine, well, it's not a friend of mine, it was a associate of mine that was telling a story about when they went on vacation. And they all went on a cruise, okay? And the cruise was going to the Bahamas and to the Caymans. And they got to the port, and it was a group, and only her and her husband had their passports. Everyone else didn't realize you needed a passport for the cruise. So when they went to get on the cruise, they could not board the cruise because they did not have a passport. And they were confused because they were like, well, we're going to be on a boat. You need your passport. They didn't book it. They actually, in their defense, the couple booked the accommodations for everyone. But I was confused because, and I think maybe they had a passport, but they didn't have it with them. Nobody in the group, because they didn't think they needed it. But when you're going out the country, you need your passport, regardless if you're going on a cruise. When you're leaving the country, you must have your passport. So make that very known. Start getting them now before the prices go sky high, because people are loving to travel. After the COVID friend of ours, people was locked in and they were ready to go. You didn't realize how much you missed being outside. So passport prices were rising. I don't know how much they are now. It's been a minute for me, but and I will find out for my next video. But make sure you have your passport. You want to make sure when you doing all the rest of your preparations, when you book these trips, that you are prepared. And those are the 5 small things that people don't think about when they're booking a vacation. They just look at the vacation and like, I want to go here because everybody's going here. And you don't look for your enjoyment. You want to make sure with those 5 things you look for what suits you to enjoy your vacation. What suits you if you're going skiing and you don't know how to ski, that they have somebody that actually helps you train, help you practice skiing or something like that. Like you want to enjoy your vacation. You don't want to just go on vacation and just sit in the room and have nothing. And I'm going to give y'all a bonus one. have a plan B. If you go on vacation and say you're going on a beach vacation and it storms the whole time, usually in the Caribbean it just rains for a little while. Say you're going and it's hurricane season, it rains the whole time, and you sit there and you're in your room and you're just disgusted. Make sure you have other plans available. You can't sit on the beach, can't be a beach bum. Do a tour or something that you can do inside. Have a plan B, and that's a bonus one for everyone. Have a plan B. And with that being said, y'all, when I got to number 2, I was like, what? We ain't even got to number 5. So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. If this was helpful for you, if you have any questions, make sure you like, comment, and make sure you leave your comments below, and we'll answer your questions. And yes, I'm going to leave that blooper right there. And we'll see you next time on Travel Buddies. Peace.